Hey everyone, guess what? We're here with the mighty Angelo Moore
Oh
of
shit, mighty,
Fishbone. The
mighty.
mighty man. Like,
Oh shit, you know what song you just made me think about?
what song?
Curtis Mayfield. Mighty, mighty, Spade and Whitey, your black and white power.
Yes, I love it. Angelo, first, thank you very much for allowing me some time to chat with you today. The the new album, Stockholm Syndrome, is I mean, it's Fishbone. It's fucking fantastic. But
Thank you,
like,
man.
I
Thank
uh,
you.
I am not one of the OG Fishbone guys. I was turned on to you with Chim Chim's Badass Revenge.
Oh, okay. You caught us when we was over there with Dallas Austin.
Yeah. Um, and, that was my introduction, and I've been a fan ever since. And I told Dana this, and I'll tell you real quick. My wife and I, when we first started dating, our first concert was Fishbone.
Oh yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
what's his note take?
Oh, it's an, it just kind of records our conversation and then gives me like a rundown of it when we're done.
Okay, wow, man. I like everything you got going on back there, dude. I like this room.
Thanks. So let me ask you, this is, I guess you probably get this a lot, but when you guys started playing in 1979, did you
Mhm.
think you'd still be going, God, almost 50 years later?
No. Well, maybe somewhere in my fantasy mind, because when you find true love, the first thing you say is, "I'm gonna be with you forever and ever."
Yes.
I'm gonna be with you forever and ever. I love you forever and ever. And then, well, then reality sets in, and then forever, ever. That's like some what is that? Some Andre 2000 shit. What's the name of that motherfuckers? Andre 2000 Outcast, whatever. Forever.
Outcast. Yep.
I thought forever, ever was going to be there, and then life and life and reality kicks in, and fate kicks in, and that forever, ever. I guess it don't happen, or maybe it just changes face.
Yeah.
Whatever forever means. I guess forever is a fantasy word. We always like to, but Dracula lived forever. And I don't know, is his life necessarily good, Dracula? I don't know. That's kind of
Yeah, I don't know. But was it really bad?
right, exactly. Was it really bad at the expense of others?
Yeah.
But I thought forever, yeah, which means as long as your fantasy mind can take you, what forever means, I guess just as long as it'll last. And then different people started quitting and different people are coming in. I'm like, well, I guess it wasn't really supposed to be forever like this. Now it's a different kind of forever. And so now we're here with a different kind of forever, with
Is it?
new faces, some
Yeah.
more new faces. I think the band has changed its lineup 3 times, maybe 4 times. Yeah, probably three, maybe 4 times. The
Well, I'm
original
sure it's
lineup, then there's the Special Forces lineup. Then there was probably another lineup in there. I can't really, I don't call it Special Forces. It's just probably like two more lineups, man. I can't really keep track anymore. I just know that we changed probably like 2 to 3 times our lineups. I remember the Special Forces lineup. That was with Paul Hampton, Padre, John McKnight, and there was Spacey T. I guess Spacey T was in another lineup. Yeah, he was in the meat and potatoes lineup, right? And yeah, forever, right?
Forever's
Oh,
forever to someone.
forever to somebody. I guess it's gonna, I guess it's not necessarily forever for human beings because we only live so long. But forever means your music and your recordings last throughout time, which is past the lifespan, which I guess would be considered forever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's forever as far as we know. We can go back and find music from, 100 years ago that
And
still
that's some forever shit right there.
for real.
It's more immortality. Immortality. That's what forever is. Immortality.
Yeah. That's wild to think about.
Yeah, it is.
Huh.
But I'm glad that it's here. Glad we're here now. I'm glad we've been able to make it this far.
How does it feel?
Sometimes it feels trippy, feels natural. It's a definitely a new way to feel, a new way to translate what happiness means. Happiness and integrity to the music and to the Fishbone saga.
What does happiness mean to you?
What does happiness mean to me?
Yeah.
Happiness is a warm gun, bang, bang, shoot, shoot. And music is my gun. Music is my weapon.
Yeah.
That's what music is, man. Music is my weapon, man. You know, Actually, my new happiness when it comes to music is look at this over here, man. See, this is one of my rooms. I just moved into this new place, man. So that's my music. I'm in my music room now.
Right on.
Here, I got my organ. Got the Mad Bob's Underground Contraband Railroad delivering the Mad Bob by any means necessary. Right? So I got the folks here. I got my organ. I got my double tier organ, man. That's been my new happiness lately. I got the piano, got my grandma's piano up in here. So I got all of this. Got my drums. New happiness. What is happiness to me? Oh my fucking God. Let me, you, man, oh my God, you asked me the question. Okay, so look, I just moved into this new place, right?
Yeah.
Let me take you on a little journey, right? So it's upstairs. All the walls of the art gallery, right? So there's the upstairs right there. Got the Pensula painting. I got the avant presidents, Obama and Lincoln, and I got the last upper right there. Right, the wife got me this joint, man. Believe it or not, there it is. And then, oh yeah, look, here's another. That's another nice one there.
Nice.
Hallway, call it Angie War, Angie Hall, Angie Hallway, the art gallery. That's the room we were just in. You walk down the hallway little further, and then that's gonna be the video room. I'm still working on it. It's gonna be the green screen video room. Walk a little further down the hallway. That's where I'm gonna have all my fashion show. That's gonna be the runway, man. It's gonna be the
Right
runway
on.
for models to come up and back wearing their new shit. Here's the private recorded.
I'll look behind the curtain.
Yeah, that's behind the curtain right there. See, got the carpet on the ceiling, walls. I ain't got it on the floor this time. Pretty good, man.
That is definitely pretty good.
Angie Warhol.
How long you been there?
I've been here for like a month now.
Made a lot of progress in a month.
I was in my last place for like about 10 years, man. But I had all of this stuff I just showed you. I had it all compacted and layered into one room.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. The green screen room was the bedroom, was the rehearsal space. So
No
I guess,
way.
I guess I can consider myself a late bloomer in this aspect.
But I think I'm a realtor in my like day job, and everyone's like, when should I move up or when should I buy a house? There's not a timeline. There's not a timeline to move to a bigger space. You'll know it. So I don't
You
know that I
know
would
it.
say you're a late bloomer. Say it was just on your timeline. You're not
Yeah,
on anyone else's timeline.
when the opportunity presented itself, man, you know, I know I wasn't gonna be able to afford some of these Los Angeles rent prices,
Yeah.
because the shit's too high. And so, the wife lives in this building. Me and the wife live separately, man. That's like pretty much one of the only ways we have come upon preserving our relationship and marriage because we live separately. We both consider ourselves alphas, and so we got to have our own spaces.
Yeah.
But this person moved out of the building that's above her, and when that person moved out of here, she's like, "This will be just perfect for Angelo." And so she got the guy to get his space. And oh my God, who the fuck is this? Wait a minute, I was just on my podcast here. I hope you
Yep.
didn't knock me off the pod. I hope I didn't knock you off. Where the fuck are you, man? Where'd you go? All right, well, I brought. Oh, here he is, right here. Okay, so look, here you can meet her actually.
Hello,
So she got me the place. This this is I'm sorry, I forget your name again.
Tom.
Tom. And Tom is from Cincinnati. No,
No, I live in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky, because we was just there a couple days ago. Well, I can't really see his face, but oh, you can't see his face. Hold on, let me see if I can. Hold on. Okay, you can see me. How about now? You have to lift. You have to put the phone down. Yeah, now I can see him. There he goes. Well, when you get off, I brought my car to the back, but I'm gonna need you to put it to the front when you're done. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Okay, I'm gonna make you some lunch. Oh, right on. Look at that. Okay. Okay, bye. Yay.
I'll be there in a minute. I need some lunch.
Yeah. Woo, Lord have mercy. So I told myself I was gonna never move in with the wife just to make sure we don't avoiding some of them kind of arguments or disagreements or personality clashes that you get. And so to avoid all of that, that's why you have your separate living space. Nobody can tell you to get the fuck out of my house because you already got your own.
Right. Right.
Right. So there it is, right? So, I got my own space, which is completely separate from hers in the same building.
That's nice.
And I can afford it too because the landlord's like, we she actually has a landlord who actually is cool and gives a shit about not gouging people because these prices nowadays, man, they just ridiculous, man.
Oh
So
yeah. Yep. I agree. It's been
the
it it's
price of living, especially in Los Angeles, man, is fucking high.
yeah, those large like metropolis areas like that, like it costs so much anymore. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. And the only reason I'm here is because of my mom and my aunt. I've stayed in Los Angeles. I've stayed in America only because my main reason because of still living here. and they're up in age right now, so I got to be there for them, you know. But other than that, man, I would have been the fuck out of here, man.
Where would you go?
France or Japan. That's where I'd be right now if it wasn't for, mom's and the aunt right now. Some
Yeah.
family folks.
Is there one of those you prefer over the other? Japan or France?
That's a hard one. I like France, but Japan, man, that's the magic. That's the magical place.
Yeah.
One's like an electric car, and another one's like a hot rod. Japan is like the electric race car, and France is like the gas powered hot rod.
Hmm. That's crazy. I never, that's crazy to think about it like that.
Maybe America's like the gas powered hot rod, and Japan is the electric hot rod version. when we
I,
played with we played with Tokyo Sky Paradise Orchestra, we played with them in Tokyo, man, and it was like the two cars, like Matt, like remember that Death Race 2000, and you got the
mhm.
electric car, and then you got the gas powered hot rod, right? So that's
Yep.
what it was like. We were racing with the electric hot rod. It was really. You like Tokyo Sky Paradise Orchestra? You like those guys?
I'm not listening to them. I will
Oh
now,
yeah,
though.
yeah, man, they're really good. 13 piece, 13 piece, all Japanese ska reggae, and they got some rock going on too, man. It's really good, really good. One of the main supporting bands in Tokyo actually that we collaborate with when we go over there.
Right on.
Yeah,
So, one of the things I like about like Fishbone is you guys do throw in all those like outside elements. There it's not like one thing like Stockholm Syndrome. You've got, I mean, Last Call in America, the way it starts, real familiar.
yeah, like some chic.
Yes.
Now Rogers kind of like disco jam, funky disco.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then it runs, you run up into like Secret Police, which is like that's something that comes right out of the 80s, dude.
yeah, like some goth 80s goth type shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The way the album flows, it God, it like keeps you going the whole way, and it ends on, oh, hold on, I gotta look because
a
oh,
lot, man.
love
We got
is love.
adolescent regressive behavior. That's kind of like revival punk
Yep.
rock, revival gospel. Gelato the clown is it's a little blues churchy,
Yeah.
churchy blues thing, New Orleans kind of style,
Yeah.
chicken line.
It like the whole album, it just, it keeps you going, and ending with love is love is like, okay, here we are.
Yeah. So no matter what kind of crazy chaos is going on in your life, whether it's good or bad or whatever, love it should be the end all be all
Yeah.
solutionary answer.
Yeah.
That's the solution to everything.
Love and curiosity.
Love and curiosity. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's what
You
people
know,
need to realize that love is love no matter what the fuck is going on in our world today, which has been pretty goddamn ugly. That's what it all comes down to, man. You know, even some
yep.
of our world leaders who have completely turned to the dark side, the reason why they're here is because of love, because of their mom and dad got together because of that. And well, hopefully it was that,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know.
Sometimes it's not really love, but
Sometimes it
there's
ain't
a few
love.
beers involved. Like,
Yeah. Maybe sometimes an accident or whatever, but ideally it's supposed to be all about love. That's why we're here.
yep. Yeah, for sure. We need more love in the world, that's for sure.
Yeah, especially now. Especially now, man.
Yeah. Yes, we've got enough bullshit in our day-to-day lives. We need to
Bullshit, no
enjoy it.
bullshit, and no mushrooms coming from
That's the that is the truth.
it. You got a cow patty, and that's it, motherfucker. That's all you get. You don't get no mushrooms. You don't get
It
no
just
crazy, colorful trip to go along with it. You just got a mouth full of shit at the end.
it just, it just tastes horrible.
It just tastes
Ah,
horrible, and that's yeah.
oh
Horrible, tastes horrible and filling.
and well, yeah, I guess it can be filling.
Yeah, yeah. And so we don't want that, man. I was telling everybody in Kentucky the other day when I started off the set, I said, Fishbone is here to help you forget, at least temporarily, about the ugliness in the world that's in our world right now. We're here to make you forget about that and try to create some awareness at the same time. Some awareness, social awareness, and revolutionary information.
Yeah, I think um, a lot of people miss that at live shows. You go to see a band, or I go to see a band, and it there's nothing else in the world that matters. I'm there for the music. It doesn't. There's no sexual preference. There's no religion. There's no skin color. There's none of the divisive bullshit. We're all
Yep.
there to enjoy the band. So
Nourished, man, nourished by the music and
yeah,
baptized in it. And so I really hope that everybody got nourished and baptized in there in during the Fishbone show. Even though I was talking shit about Trump, that's what we supposed to do. We supposed to get his ass out of there, man.
supposed to talk shit about the politicians.
You supposed to talk shit. It's funny though, man, because sometimes that's what they want you to do. That's the tricky part. As long as you keep saying their name, even if it's a fuck you, as long as you keep saying their name, then that'll keep them in your world. But with the power of music and the right words put together and the right message, maybe we could sing, chant, or dance them out of our world,
Mm.
which is ideally what we would want in the end.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
and I feel like it just keeps getting.
I know it keeps getting done. So right? It just keeps getting like worse and worse, and the toilet keeps flushing more and more, and the turds keep dropping from the sky more and more, and you think to yourself, okay, well, God is supposed to be good, right? So if God is supposed to be good, why is He letting the bad guy win right now? And
Mm.
then you think, well, if God created everything, God created the devil too. Before Lucifer became the devil, he was one of God's dudes, right? And then something in his head flipped and said, well, I need to do all this shit myself, and I'm the one. And so now it's up to us to choose what is right and what's wrong. For us, it's up to us to choose, like, are we supposed to bite the apple or not? Maybe we're back to Adam and Eve times, man. Maybe God is trying to like restart this bitch, huh?
No, I think we're damn close to it for sure.
Maybe God, and that's why, because it don't make any sense, man. Because look, all of the really big, all the big miracles and shit that have happened on our planet throughout time, like the parting of the Red Sea and Scylla and Charybdis and all these different biblical times, all this biblical shit that's happening, right? It's like maybe it's supposed to get really fucked up before it gets beautiful.
It does. I mean, isn't that the old saying? It's going to get worse before it gets better.
Right. So maybe this is the worst part. Maybe we
maybe
all got to be flushed down the toilet
maybe we're not close to
before
the
we can
worst
see
part
the
yet.
light at the end of the fucking tunnel.
Yeah.
Before you get flushed out like Andy Dufresne dug through 95, 9 miles of shit to get to freedom. In the song, that's in the song Dog Eat Dog, right?
Yeah.
Right. So Andy Dufresne had to dig through 9 miles of shit to get to freedom. So he had to dig through all this shit. So that's what's going on with us now. We got to dig through 9 miles of shit to get to freedom. And Trump is the shit. And everybody that is, he's bringing like the Kennedy guy. What's the Kennedy dude's name? The Kennedy's brother.
RFK.
That motherfucker was on there talking. He was like yeah, he's talking like that. And he's telling you all about medicine and yeah, it's over here. And before you know it, the Tylenol. And I'm looking at him going, you just don't. It's like some Dick Tracy character shit, man. Now this motherfucker's real. It's like we done let the Joker, that everybody loved the Joker, but you know about the Joker and Batman, your Joker, you're supposed to leave the Joker in the television.
Right. Right.
We
That
have
shit
let
got
the Joker out of the
manifested.
television. And we let the Joker out of the TV and on the couch. And now he's got motherfuckers that's talking like this. I'm like, no matter what you're saying, I'm just stuck on him going like this, like the whole time. How can you take this shit seriously? You
Well,
can't.
no,
Well,
you
maybe some
can't.
people can.
Apparently, I think a lot of people do. Um, but I think it's like with everything. There's a hint of truth and a whole bunch of bullshit that follows it. But I think when we look at politics overall, they have historically always lied to us, right? That was like the beauty of punk rock was fuck them, fuck the man. We're gonna live in a society where we know what matters most to us, and I feel like there's an infrastructure that's building from within
Yeah,
that once it hits a certain point, like our current government structure is going to be fucking complete. It's already garbage, but it's going to be blown away and it's going to be replaced with what works for us, the
for the people,
humans
right?
that
Mhm.
fucking matter in our current state, and you're right. Like this is, you ever see the movie Idiocracy?
Yeah, yeah,
Like we're fucking living it. Like,
yeah. We're living it, man. So there's an alternative subculture that is starting to happen, which is, and this man, your podcast is a part of it, man. You're part of the alternative subculture, man. Can't nobody fire you. Can't no major network fire you just because of your freedom of speech, like they try to do Jimmy Kimmel. And
right.
I just wrote these lyrics the other day. Called called well, come on and fire me. Well, fucking fire it. Go like that. Fucking fire me or something. Let me see if I can read this shit. Oh, okay. I mean, they're kind of sparse, but I'm starting. I'm working on.
It's a start of something.
Yeah, this country needs to enema hold the maggots on hold all the maggots from the outside. Maggots like shit. Now shit's what we subscribe to. Inducting the king of lies. Okay, so go ahead and fire me. Get your bully on. Just because I said something that bluntly rubbed you wrong. Just think, just because you wave your wand and make me disappear from the networks and the scene, and you got jerks that will agree with you to save their rich position. But there's a whole nother alternative subculture that will listen. You fire me up on top, but rehired down below, down by the roots where the integrity stays and protected, up by the rotten fruit where all the fruit is neglected. Actually, it's more of us than you. So fire me and watch what I'm going to do. We got news, we got shows, we got networks, we got plans, we got freedom of speech. We ain't scared of what you fear. Truth out our mouth and in your ear, past the block of styrofoam sitting in your skull, controlling your speech and reasoning and changing laws. But we got a new world growing, so dare to lay me off, because my truth is blatant free speech. It pulls the covers right off of you. Yeah, there you go.
Hell yeah.
That's the latest I wrote yesterday. Day before yesterday, actually. Yeah.
All the days run together for me, so I don't know.
Right. They all run together, right?
Like, I don't know what's going on. So have you started, aside from lyrics, have you started writing the music to the next album? I know Stockholm Syndrome. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got new stuff coming. We got stuff, man. I still got stuff saved up from the last lineup that got rejected because motherfuckers was tripping. Whatever. Okay. That ain't my problem no more. But I got songs from back then that still need to see the light of day. And they're gonna see it. I've been making, man, a lot of
Oh, hold on. You mute. I think you went on mute.
oh, hello?
There you are.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
A lot of my songs that got neglected or rejected, man. I just released them through the Missing Links or the Brand New Step.
Yeah.
And those are my other projects, you know. When
Yeah,
Fishbone
because
turned,
you don't
when
stop.
Fishbone turned Fishbone Penitentiary, I had to get out of there. I had to dig through 9 miles of shit, and that's where I met the Missing Links at the end of the tunnel, and that's where I met the Brand New Step, which I got quite a few releases of. Perceptions is actually the release Brand New Step that can be ordered on brandnewstep.com. And then I also have a lot of I got a double album of the Missing Links, as a lot of footage that's out there from our shows that we've done. And
Yeah, you don't stop.
man, if it's a will, it's a way. And if you have a message and a music and
Yeah.
magic to put out, I mean, you can't just hold it in your fucking head, man. Like, what are you gonna do? That's like holding in a turd for eternity. What the fuck is gonna happen? You're just gonna
Yeah, don't
can't
hold
hold
in.
it that goddamn turd, man. You know, it's yeah.
It'll make you
What happens
sick.
when you hold a fucking turd in, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta let that shit out.
Yeah.
This is why I know how to play all of my instruments, man. The drums, I got the organ, I got the piano over there, I got the saxophone. I know how to work Final Cut Pro, uh, Logic, and everything. It's important. I mean, it's easier said than done, but it's important to try to learn all your your instruments and your studio equipment and everything, so that you
All the
can
tools.
manifest
Yeah.
this stuff yourself, man. Because just in case your your friends have a change of heart or mind, or some people that were helping you, just in case they decide they want to go left instead of right, you'll still be able to manifest your own stuff, and not be sitting up there holding in that turd.
Yeah. I'm not holding in no turd here.
Yeah, fuck that.
I just let that shit rip.
Let it rip, dog.
So, how many albums have you put out total? Do you know that number?
I don't know, man. There's Fishbone, what, 17 albums, maybe a little more than that. I
Yeah.
put I put out 3 albums with the Brand New Step. I put out a double album with the Missing Links. I got singles out there on YouTube. I got a YouTube channel with a lot of my singles on there, singles and videos. Yeah, I got 2 books actually. I got some books. One's called the Olegna Phenomenon, and the other one is called Ska Do. Ska Don't You Want to See?
Yes. Oh shit.
See, this is all of Dr. Madbot's. It's a part. This is all a part of Dr. Madbot's Underground Contraband Railroad, right? So here's my first book I put out during Lollapalooza, Dr. Madbot's Comprehensive Linkology. And my poetry, pictures,
Hell yeah.
right? Then I put this out here. It's called Sky Do, Sky Don't. Sky Do, Sky Don't, right? And I got music in the chip right there. You flip that chip out, right? And you get the music, and all the music. I got all the lyrics. You can see that it's a little dark.
Yeah, I can see it.
Right, I got that. That's the table of contents. I did the bare necessity, the simple bare necessity. So I did that. I did a lot of collaboration with Christine Forbes from the Scotch Bonnets, man. Um, yeah, the Scotch Bonnets, Lady Hatchet, and I got like three big band 1940s era Japanese tunes. I redid in English and redid the music, and I got my reggae ska chapter section, Bob Marley, Prince Buster, Outnells, Toots, the Maytals. I got originals, and these are all of the pictures and the lyrics to go with everything. Yep. So
Wow.
you listen to the music and you read along. There she goes, Christine Forbes, man. There's Gila Alagamunda. She was in Cirque du Soleil. I was dealing with her for a good while. See, so that's all that right there, man. A music book, music and lyrics, right? Then I got this my social studies book. My social studies book here called the Olegna phenomenon. Got the audio book right there. You flip that out and you put in a USB port and you listen to me narrate all of this, narrating all my stories. That's where the book turns sideways. That's where it's right straight up and down. Yeah.
Wow.
So this is what I sell at the shows. This is what I sell on off my website. It's just some of it, man. You know. Oh, look at my comic book called Nate Procrasto about procrastinating. Nate Procrasto, the procrastinator. It comes with a CD, a soundtrack CD. And every time that you hear the cash register go cha-ching, then you turn the page. And there's a little short dissertation on the demon of procrastination. And the picture pages are a reinterpretation of the word pages, man. All this art was done by Masai Mizuyama, bless her heart, wherever she is.
Nice.
Yeah.
You just don't stop creating, do you?
Man, I hope not. I'm glad I got it like that. I'm glad the creativity is there and constantly on run, you know.
Yeah.
Just got to get it out of your head and get it on the paper or in the computer or through your instrument, you know.
Yeah. I think
Oh,
that's
my art project.
you are an art project, Angelo.
Yeah, right there. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 2 days in there. and when we can't do anything, yesterday is tomorrow, right? So that's my Gandhi. This is called my Avant Icons project. Here's another one right here. That's my Madonna one. That's called Revolutionary Girl. There's another one called Revolutionary Girl with Billie Holiday. God, who the fuck is this? I'm right in the middle of a podcast. I got to call you back. Okay. Right. Okay. And so there's that one. Grace Jones, Steel Vagina. Screaming Jay Hawkins, Alligator Wine. Right.
Man,
Madonna. Yeah. Madonna, Revolutionary Girl.
I like the
Gandhi.
Screaming Jay and I like the Gandhi a lot.
Oh, Gandhi's good. These are for sale too, man. Rick James, get your couch out. Get your feet off my couch. Jimi Hendrix, MUK30, MU330. Yeah, that's the thing there. Sammy Davis Jr., Where the White Women At? Then I got my 1920s plaque where it says restroom for white people only. And I put
Jeez.
right over to Sammy Davis Jr. Oh, he who hesitates stays poor. Mr. T, I pity the fool who's afraid to fly. It's Revolutionary Girl Part 2 with Madonna. And this is Masai Mizuyama's first drawings. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and this is gonna be the video room in here. I'm still working on popping it up. So we're in a world of do it yourself, man. As you know, we got to do it ourselves because the way the world are decided.
Yep.
We gotta learn how to have to redo it and do it over ourselves because our world leaders just ain't giving a shit.
That is the truth.
Yeah.
That is the truth.
And a lot of people are as Kamala Harris said, we live in a society that is entertainment driven, entertainment driven culture. So people they'll go see the movies and they'll watch the TV shows, but unfortunately, a lot of people don't know how to differentiate fantasy from reality.
Yep.
That's why you got people going out to churches and the Mormon church, Baptist church, schools, shooting up, killing people, and they probably think they can just switch the channel or put another coin in the machine and start the game over.
Yeah.
But it don't work like that, and they
Mhm.
find out quickly that the hellhounds is on their trail.
Yeah.
It's a song on the record.
It is a song on the rap. I was just like, I just listened to that song, damn it. But that's why we come to love is love. Like that is that is what it leads to constantly. And I think if we as humans overall could, instead of being judgmental, are curious, it'll help tear down all those barriers and all those walls, and we'll understand, because we'll understand one another. I feel like at the end of the day, when we can have like conversations and find those common ground, that's when the world's going to get better. We are so divided on everything anymore. You could be driving down the road and you tell Joe next to you, hey, sky's blue, and he's going to say, no, it's actually kind of gray. Like, hold on.
I know. I know. Completely different from what you see.
Yeah. Why are we, like, why do you just have to argue with what is a fact, right? Like,
What is the fact? Hey man, ego and pride.
yeah, ego
Ego
is
and
what
pride
what kills us the most.
kill us the most, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Angelo, I got to
Thank
rock and
you.
roll. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank you, man, for having me on here. Um,
What is the website where people can buy your art?
I was just gonna say the legacy of Angelo.com.
Go buy some art from Angelo
All right,
Moore.
go get some art. drmanvibe.com, the brand new step.com, and fishbone.net.com. Man, somebody just bought one of these the other day. Somebody just got this the other day. They just ordered one.
Hell yeah.
So
Ska
it's,
do or ska don't.
Sky do, Sky don't, baby.
I love it. Angelo, thank you so much, man. You've been a pleasure.
Hey, thank you so much for having me, man. Take care.
You too. See ya.